I'm going out to set a deer stand up. If you guys want to watch, you can come along. Trailer I was using was a bit much for this trail, but I made it work. Oops. I went back to that big tree that I was scouting in the last vid. I really like this spot. I know the deer are going to be traveling the cornfields as long as they're up, so that's what I thought I would start with. We had a huge rain the night before, and that's a great time to check for traffic, and sure enough, there was a ton of tracks here. Made me feel really good about this spot. Found a good tree that I could shoot from that would give me good shots to the cornfield and to the main trail. I'm going to have to modify the woods just a little bit. There, that's better. This is just one of these cheapo Sportsman's Guide stands, but they're super light and solid. And I think I paid like $90 for it. It's a pretty good deal. I call it the Archer stand. I've actually carried it short ways into the woods where I wasn't able to get the ATV in. And it's fairly light. You can carry it, 300-500 yards without any trouble. This is the worst part when you're coming up before you've tied it down, because it can be pretty loose. Once you get up here and get the ratchet on it, it feels a lot better. Much better. So I'm checking my shots out here. Looks like I'm going to have to do a little more modification. I want to get rid of all these little branches too, because they can deflect an arrow very easily. Make you miss. Don't ask me how I know that, but I know that. There we go. Now I'll ratchet it down a little more. Make it secure. Tidy things up. I'll also tape up all the metal joints. I don't want any noise. You don't want any noise when you're out there, even the pins. Metal noise is really bad. And I'm going to bait block it too. I've got some blocks I'm going to set up here, and you got to be careful with your state laws, your DNR laws on that. In Minnesota, the #1 ticket is having bait out every year. And what a lot of guys don't realize is that a lot of their mineral blocks have food in them. You can't do that. You've got to if you're going to put out a mineral block and keep it there, you have to have pure minerals. You can't have any apples or cherries in there. This is a dehydrated cherry and apple juice and kind of crushed cherries. It really puts the scent in the air. I throw it into the trees, into the bushes. Last thing I'll do is throw up a camera. See what's there when I'm not there. I also have a few other stands. You always got to have a plan B, plan C. And I also put up a double stand. The owner of the property has a son that I would like to take out here, and of course I'd like to take my kids as well. So I did the same thing. I actually doubled up on the mineral blocks out here and threw some of this food dust around. The reason why they make it into a dust is because it's harder for the DNR to detect. That's the reason why they do it. And it is pretty effective. Another cheaper way to do it is to just take a bag of cheap apples and crush them. It's a little messier, but crush them up and throw them around. Apples really attract deer. That's another one of my tricks. But the dust is just cleaner and easier. So then the only thing left is just to sit and try it out. This is what I love about deer hunting, especially the archery season, because it's early in the year with a lot of light. And I'll just sit and read scripture. I just don't know if it gets any better than this, guys. This beats the hell out of looking at your phone or looking at the computer, or I don't know. It's just so quiet out here. I love it. I like to spend time in the Word and just kind of relax and listen to the woods. All right, see you on opener.